got the stream up. Okay.
Talking to Wuklamat. Oh wait, is Kari here?
May have put away.
Okay. We wait.
Just a little bit.
Oh, good. I'll stab myself.
It's a really catchy song.
Is it going on?
Yeah. I mean, just like the zone ambiance music or whatever is catchy.
Yeah.
Can't wait till we start getting into like trials and start hearing like boss music and stuff like.
Oh god, that's gonna be awesome.
Their boss.
Yeah, I like the music here better than the music in the city.
Hmm.
I like the city music. It is very jazzy. It does start to wear after a little while.
Yeah, I can see that.
I get tired of jazzy after like 5 minutes.
That's fair. Not as good as the Charlian music. Charlian music is fucking
The best, yeah.
top tier, S tier. That'd be good actually. A fucking like game music tier list.
Rate the cities by their music.
Yeah, you could do cities and then like boss music. Or just ambiance in general, like zone music and then boss music would be.
Yeah, you need to do it separately because
Two
they're
different
so different.
Yeah.
Boss music is always fucking intense. It goes hard.
In fact, I'm curious if somebody's probably already put.
You'd fucking think so.
Oh yeah. Only up to Endwalker.
Isn't surprising.
Also, it's freaking.
There's a lot of fucking zones.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
This is not split into anything. It's just like
Music in general.
it's just all the music put together.
I'd separate it. Alright, Wuklamat.
Come on.
Uklamat. Click. Exit.
Even at the palace, I don't think I've held 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker.
This is the first one that we've held on to that like makes sense we'd be holding on to it.
Oh,
Not funny! Not funny!
Can you imagine if we dropped it and we had to start over again?
Don't jinx it.
I know, right?
This is not far away. We just need to head across the plaza.
Fucking jinx.
Click.
And this is it. The trade we've been working towards.
Here you go. She just drops it immediately.
I'm
Alright.
doing
Not
this.
that much of a flex.
I have other.
Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal.
Good count.
Get your tools ready, Saddler. We brought you a precious mezcal.
Wait. You actually got your hands on a drug? But you had nothing. A few measly little clumps of wool.
What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Can't go back on your word now, bitch.
Although I'd sooner aid no claimant to Zoralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. Trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle. Good promise.
Great.
Stay and wait if you like. I have all the required materials, so it won't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs to be finished. Ah, it's that smooth mezcal already. I'm gonna go get hammered.
I know, right? We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think, we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Maplu, you are going to be an incredible merchant.
Thank you. Makes me so glad to hear you say that, I promise.
We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished!
That was a fun little bit.
Yeah, it was.
Was.
Hey, Al, guess what I discovered this morning? Well, not
What's
this
that?
morning, but like 10 minutes ago.
What's that?
I cannot use the wedding ring to teleport to you if you are in a new zone.
Ah.
Specifically one of the field zones, because I have not attuned to all the aether currents yet.
Let's see what Corral has
Oh,
to
wow.
say. Lee and Aaronville have been teaching us how to care for the alpacas. One gentle girl ate the feed straight from my hand. Oh, why I fucking brain farted there. I made the mistake of startling one and caught a glop of spittle in for the trouble. I'm beginning to understand Wuklamat's aversion to the animals. Alright, back to Alfie.
Alfie? Are you Alfieing?
Alfie.
Alfie.
We're doing the twins.
You've acquired the saddle then?
Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu.
Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild one friends for you to practice.
I know. This is something I need to learn. Eyes are so big.
Shell-shocked playing.
Fucking PTSD with these alpacas. Great sunken gods, I did it. Ah, so cute.
He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch.
That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing.
You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute.
You're now noticing that? Anyone can fucking see that. You dumb bitch.
I know, right?
Zoralja, he's back.
The fuck is that?
A golden
Having done exactly what he
alpaca.
set out to do.
Shiny.
I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind.
How did he manage to snag a prize like that?
I'll do this guy, I guess.
Okay.
A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration for how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat.
Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Terrell can remain at peace.
No. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand.
Yeah, we've done that.
Right?
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moves the clans to join the founding of Toriel all those years ago.
Lol.
Toriel, Consider the younger generations of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but as opportunity. Thus
Yeah, I
does
like
the
that.
resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime.
'Tis true that war's misery breeds longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind.
Daughters.
That let me.
Cameron.
Is he here?
You might be muted. The
Cameron.
Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Unlike us high-minded lizards.
Fucking lizard people.
Have been muted the entire time.
I said you were probably muted.
I don't. I'm on Men Are Not Beasts, so probably catch up to there.
Oh. The oppressed fought back against the oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts.
Alright. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone.
This is why Gabul Ja. I
Galoo.
forgot that he had two Ja's in there.
So that sneaks up on you.
Yeah. Did not elevate Mamul Jaja. Why he treated.
Nope, just one job.
I know. It's a bit.
Jeez.
Develop a sense of humor, you lesser races.
Hey,
Why are you so short? Why you treated all the clans with equal respect? However, end. That's my whole paragraph. The first promise has his gaze upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Toriolong, but the star in its entirety.
What? Why?
I need not explain myself to you. Oh god.
I was doing this guy.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. First Promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriate leaf golden flourish. May I present you with a much-deserved keystone? It's a sugar cube I painted pink.
Yummy. He's always been like that. Never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kwana. Like we're not even family.
I think he just ate the sugar cube.
Cree looking like she's done with this guy's shit.
Everybody's done with this guy's shit. I can now understand, like, you know, that, but at the same time, no.
Uklamat. What do you have to say on this situation?
I'm just
Halik.
talking to the others. Alright, we'll climb up. I'll ponder Zoruja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the Feat of Gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam.
I'm okay. Now let's try that. The Valley of Arun Kanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Ruklam off on our hunt.
Away we go. Wow, okay, west was really west.
I was doing some gathering
need to
out
kill
here.
this.
One of the things you can gather out here is eucalyptus.
You can also gather aloe.
I did not see aloe together.
It's up by the village.
Why are there two of you now?
Eucalyptus seems like it's only used for like one thing though, so the most useful thing that I was gathering was snow cotton.
3 sacks of nuts. Hooray!
Ready?
On my way. Wolf is running as fast as he can.
She's what? Like because she's actually the chosen one, right? So she's gonna find like a Pegasus llama or something like that. Like there were legends about the golden llama, but nobody even knew that the Pegasus llama existed.
No. What she's gonna find is a 3 llama.
Real
Alright.
llama?
Oh my god.
You must cheer.
I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on, Woklamat. Such cheer.
It's
They
voice.
added a thing where you could just click it,
Hmm.
but I don't know how well that works for controller. So
Nope.
Good luck there.
Oh, it's voiced.
hang on. I haven't even cheered yet.
I'll need it.
I'll pause. I might. Thanks. I'll need it.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Or yeah, thanks. I'll need it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Advancing.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Woklamat is
Yeah,
alone in
Alpha
this.
now.
The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Ali's doing the nod.
Alright, take your pants off.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Erenville took off his bag.
Wow. Well, we get one of these scenes. We haven't had one of these scenes since Evansward.
Trust
I
a
know, right?
gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She
Oh my
suggested
god,
that I
Elle's
leave home,
actually purged.
leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
I missed having Kryle back in the story, or in the story to begin with. She's a really good character.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Its wings flapping. The legendary Pegalamus.
You sound so tired.
I did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
I won't lie, I half expected her to come in with like
Well
a
done,
herd
I
of
promise.
llamas.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
In time.
My blue.
Alice says, Alphino was quick to lend a hand with dismantling the tent. Is this to be his new obsession now that he's mastered collecting firewood?
He'll never live it down.
I'm so relieved that the third promise came back to us safely. Only your package returned is a healthy looking beast. Surely those will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold.
Pick a thing. Money.
Money.
Yeah, probably. Only 500.
There's a silver piece.
But that's 1,000 gil if you take it to the Doman restaurant. You see.
Nope.
No?
Yeah, it is actually. Sorry.
Luckland is a bit, still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising that she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like that? Like magic, though? Meat tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive.
Bye.
As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise.
I was half expecting you, and like, she's not following you.
And it's like
Right.
twice as slow. came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wilclamont can't be that far behind.
We just left her out there.
Apparently.
Yeah, everyone else is with her. It's fine.
That tea really is magical. I feel better already.
I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends.
Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. I want one!
Welcome back, third promise. Accomplishing the feat of gold, have you? Less gold than the other one. But, no mistaking, it's a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done.
Yes, we did it.
I have to go paint another sugar cube real quick.
Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoralja did.
I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born every once in a few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. I'm starting to suspect he just kind of painted a normal llama gold there, because whenever we wash it, just more gold water comes off of it. Only a
Just
single
glitter?
Yeah. Only a single person is known to have caught one before, making it pretty fucking suspicious when you really think about it, that being Galul Jaja himself.
Papa was chasing alpacas too?
So my grandfather's story says. This was before the founding of Tulialal. Tulialal. In a time when the mountain giants, the Yakhoi, held our people in thrall. Held by their overlords, our forebearers would ride their alpaca mounts into the highlands to deliver goods of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by his imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yakhoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mishmash companions, who trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclination. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cup of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitors decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelo from the Yakhoi's subjugation. We then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the roads to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering enmity between the clans.
Real Luffy coded of you, man.
So, a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants.
I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed.
May not know that Galul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca.
So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage.
The feat required no more than that, Third Promise. And you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Honestly, if it was gold, it'd look kind of tacky, you know?
Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me.
Oh shit, you see the way that this thing's fur is? This is one of the hyper rare type of llamas.
It gives like turbo wool.
Yeah. This will bring unequal friggin' economic boons to this country.
Just one alpaca.
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades that brought joy to many people. In true Palu Palu fashion, I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. I'll give you 2 sugar cubes. You should be proud of accomplishments you earned. Which earned you your keystone. Sugar cube.
Give you this red starburst that I sucked on a little bit.
Ew. So this is what they look like. Half-sucked gummy. Miss Alize.
Yeah, Alize.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
Rude.
It'll stick in there real nice. It's like licked and everything, so like yeah. Yeah, see it like gliggers.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
Well, you're on your way, Third Promise.
We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them.
I'm thankful to you too as well, Look Man. You gave me the courage to say that I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobly, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. Appreciate everything you've done for me, and I loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades.
I'm glad you brought this to my attention. I was getting ready to fire you anyways. But as your parent, allow me to say one thing. You were a lazy ranch hand. I'm glad you found something worth doing. I've always tried to give my words lives fulfilled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted to be that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk the path you choose, Mablu. Yet it gladdens me to hear you've found a calling you wish to pursue with your own passion. You'll make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. And at least you'll make a better peddler than Raj-handed.
Thank you, Tobly.
What did I tell you, Mablu?
There's there's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right?
That's the end goal.
Then I suggest you talk to the Yorku. They once ruled over far more than just Yorkopacha and the Palo Palo. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of York Torel and all its peoples.
purple, like purple.
During that era, the Palo Palo were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but they never find any trace of that fabled place.
But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us?
Everywhere not to look.
Kyle?
No, sorry, I skipped ahead again.
They may not have.
Forgetting that it's me.
They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Alden.
Dungeon unlocked.
Oh, Kyle, I have a question I'm willing to ask, and since we're finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring?
My earring, do you recognize it?
Yep, sorry.
Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Noctoral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel.
20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there is more to its significance than simple fashion.
If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I'll try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself.
I would appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, ma blue? Right then, let's head back to Tuliolal and get ready to search for the next elector.
No.
Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Wave goodbye.
He has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. Even brought a golden alpaca to heal.
But you've heard, excuse me. But you've heard Zeraljal's supporters talk. They might seem opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Big scary guy. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamon. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne, because she's an adorable cat girl.
If this was a democracy, you might be right, but our elections are chosen by whatever the hell this contest is.
The preliminaries were a weird time where it was like a fighting tournament.
Yeah.
Just for one of the candidates.
Yeah.
Our leadership choosing process is determined by sugar cubes. But you
and
might be right.
Sabbath.
Yeah. You might be right, my blue. You might be right.
Why do you sigh?
Because I'm tired. My brain just keeps replaying earlier.
Concentrate on the alpacas.
I'm
Aren't they
trying.
cute?
I never dared hope to find a lead for this earring mystery so quickly. Yokoi once ruled the entirety of Yoctoral. I'm curious to see what has become of them.
Actually, yes, so am I.
I expected as much from the moment I saw him, but winning the contest against Zoralja will not be easy.
Also, I'm cold.
Get a blankie.
God, I wish that was me.
Yeah, you can turn the. I turned the AC down earlier because when we were outside it was fucking hot. So
Yeah.
Get a
We'll
nice
turn it back up
comfy
to
blanket
71.
though.
Is that okay?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Four-legged troubles aside, Wukalamat completed the feat and earned a keystone. That's all that matters. Very pragmatic of you. I am going to wait for a second. BRB.
Okie dokie.
Let me get water.
I'm gonna sit here.
I'm back.
Welcome back. They're not back yet.
That's okay. Actually, I will be back one more time.
Okie dokie.
are really. Fuck me. Huh? I just wanted some sunshine in my room. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Julian's using the bathroom.
Okay.
I've also returned.
Welcome back.
Alright, ready?
Yes. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt. Even if my victory pales besides Rolja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive. But I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to the place with us.
I think it's
Contest
Taco
hardly
John's.
Valyav TA.
Taco John's.
Back to
Back to
Taco John's.
John's. Yes,
Are we
let's
sure
go
it's not
back.
Taco Bell?
Back to John's.
I'm just gonna run.
It's in the city.
Fair. I'll just bum a taxi ride off of you guys.
I just used home.
Fair.
Alright, let's see.
So how do you guys feel about the city daytime music?
I like it.
Still pretty jazzy.
Yeah.
It's like upbeat jazz. It's like a swing jazz.
Yeah, I like it. I really do. But like, feel bad for liking it at the same time
Why?
because I looked at Twitter this morning and Bailiff, apparently the saxophone heavy parts are a personal trauma trigger.
Okay.
So, feel a little bad for liking it so much.
Why?
I don't know.
That I don't think you have to feel bad, man.
Yeah.
I like it, but after about 5 minutes, I want it to change.
Yeah, I can see why it would be grating.
It's like it's a bit much for a zone ambiance music, right?
Especially a city.
Yeah.
Where you're going to be spending a lot of time in the expansion.
Right, yeah. Alright, hook them up. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving, and march on towards Kozama Uka.
Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see that your patient Hanu friend say.
Complete.
Yeah, have you just been standing here for like days while we've been out there doing stuff and
I know,
talking
right?
about our feelings and catching alpacas and trading,
Right.
doing multiple days worth of trading and farm labor?
Yep.
She paid for all my food, so I've just been kind of chilling.
They just throw tacos out here every now and again, and I munch them up real good.
I munched them right up. The
Hi,
guy
Cinder.
stepped on a few.
What you watching?
Fuck that guy.
She
We're
is.
quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin. But it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So what is it like you'd like to know?
The route to Okhanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road, which runs alongside the Kozama Uka River. Is that right?
It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed
Hello.
with caution.
We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you.
What's up? I don't actually.
It's Mr. Beast's chocolate bar. New chocolate bar.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were here tired by the storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozama Uga, we should head over to the Arch.
I wonder what this place is. Go up here and check out this drum real quick.
I might as well get another drink.
That's a big ass drum. We can like almost get up there. Yeah. Does kind of look like they got like 5 people, huh? It's also got. Both of those are supposed to be like braziers or something.
No, it's got like tatami mat kind of texture on it.
No, I'm talking about on the side. But I think that those are just secondary smaller drums.
What, that we're standing on?
No. To the side.
Oh, these things.
Yeah.
On the wall.
No, they're wood on top.
That, I don't know. That I thought those were some kind of torches too, but who knows? Honestly, they seem to use the feathers as lights more than anything.
Yeah. Like aluminum. So it looks like we might be going south zone now. Oh yeah. Azumauka. Do you see any place that looks like a fishing spot in Urquapacha?
No, I don't really see much water.
Taking a second. Be water somewhere. I think. In high mountains. Not that that's just a... Is there a... Three undiscovered locations. Possible all 3 of them are in the southern half. The other place, the place that we're about to go, that has like a bunch.
Yeah.
Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, got disconnected. Did anyone else get DC'd?
Elizabeth did.
Hmm. A lobby server error has encountered. $734 players in queue. What the hell?
No, L went offline too. I'm fine.
L? Second drink. Maybe it's coming for you.
No, you'll never find me. I can run fast.
The fuck? Who was saying that I have a zero?
Nope, there goes connection
audio
with
bit
server
rate?
was lost.
Huh.
9,000, 2002 error.
Like when I tried to reconnect, it just like crashed out.
Oh, that's odd.
Everyone disconnected.
Ah, cool.
Server queue is probably all the people that just got disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
All 800 and something people.
A bit annoying.
Right?
Hey, at least it's not as bad as Endwalker.
We don't know yet. Wait until Tuesday. I'm aware the world is currently full. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay, I head back over to the tier list thing. Somebody does have like a just boss music.
I mean, yeah, they'd have to.
I'll be back in a bit once that's done.
Let's tune into Mr. Happy's stream and see if he got disconnected too.
Did this?
He did.
Who?
Mr. Happy.
Ah.
He's got 3,500 in queue ahead of him.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck me.
Your highlights.
One of my
Not everybody's back.
I'm like really surprised that there's not a death wall.
A lot of people just like looking Twitch's like page thing.
Oh yeah, to see if it has any news about what the heck just happened.
Or like Twitch's like rated by views. I'm just like kind of scrolling down to see through so everybody stream and
Ah, yeah, yeah.
oh. I'm gonna go activate her queue as well. Now that I think about it,
I was wondering if you had. I was just like, I wonder if
Nah.
he thought to do this.
I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back in.
Welcome back.
Alright.
Bless you.
I guess gathering all.
Right, it's like, well, guess I'll do something.
She has a handful of people ahead of her in queue, I will say that.
How bad?
3,000.
So she's looking at like a half-hour wait.
Maybe. If she gets back and it's still like a long time, I propose that what we can do while we wait is just do a fucking music tier list.
Just do our fucking own.
Mm-hmm. Probably have to listen to most of them to like refresh my memory. There was some other vegetation thing over by. Check that. There's a fate here.
Oh, again. Yay. Okay.
You wanna help me do this fate?
Yes, I do. Place. Okay. Oh, there's also some new quests here. Blue ones. Around. Jesus Christ, man.
AoE farming.
Why would you piss them all off?
Are you back in?
Because it was easier. Yeah. We're doing a fate. Because it was easier than doing them all, like, individually.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you die.
So you bring a tank.
I should probably bring a chocobo out, huh?
Yeah.
160 Q.
That's not too bad. Yay. Also go do those blue quests.
Yes, too. Where the hell's the thing where you can set up the chocobo?
Chocobo?
Things. You know, the
I know.
saddles and shit.
Chocobo commands? Oh, it's like once you summon him, you can like target him and then more detailed stuff.
You can also open up the character menu and go to companion. And it's under
Same.
appearance.
There you go.
Companion. Well, the other one just told me what it was, not
Yeah.
nothing selectable.
I'm back in. Fuck, never mind. Fucking triple triad, let's go! All my decks are gone!
Reset your decks?
I've been neutered. Okay, the recommended ones aren't that bad right now.
Poor Billy.
I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hand of fate guides us for one singular purpose: the exchange of invaluable items at unbeatable prices. I could direct your attention over here. Just a moment. Eyes on these. Rates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from the remote regions of Eorzea and shine brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike the run-of-the-mill crystals. For you, I'm willing to offer you the low price of 1 pel in the millions column. It's nigh highway robbery in its valuation, but anything for a friend of the third promise. I kinda want to go with the well. For such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse.
I went for the top one, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say?
Clearly I misheard you. You sounded like you said 1 million? What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase these, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange. They're precious crystals, are they not? Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right?
me see if I get this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile and prone to killing you at any moment. In the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals. What's more, kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. Unlike these random crates I found that I stuffed them into, protected by the finest quality wood. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold me these crystals never mentioned a word of this. When they're extremely rare in Eorzea, I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant prices he offered. Naturally, by believing him, having never seen crystals like this, would you blame me? But if they really are of no use, I need you to kill that merchant. You said you killed primals, right? Have I, nobly the lucky, been swindled? Well, at the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Phalanos? I need someone I can trust, and you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. No interest. Feel free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. Nodders. You're willing to help me? Wonderful. You truly are a kind soul. Before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into potential use for them in Toral. For instance, crystals are in high demand among Torali mages, who make extensive use of them in their rituals.
Alpaca card, get.
And I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery guard. I'd get to speak with him about the corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing them. In the meantime, what's that about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects? Per your explanation, preparing the elemental converters with my skills is completely impossible. But finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my ability. The mate looking for is an individual of the Bunewa tribe. Happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found them. Look for a guy holding staff. You want to pick up the other one too?
Probably should.
It's another Pelu Pelu. Figure that out.
Bead.
Thank goodness. A capable-looking adventurer. Please, please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard among a young Mamulja mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here. But no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I could figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabayakwaya and save him.
Go to this place.
Go to, yeah, go to up the road. It's
like hanging out in Wales.
Here and look for this fucking dude with a staff. Oh, bear. Unusual crystals? No interest. I prefer to keep my distance from peculiarities.
Hey, fair enough.
That guy's got a staff. Staff-bearing guard.
He's like, it literally says so.
Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. If they're as volatile as you say, there is little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. Okay.
Well, we tried.
Yep, we tried. How long do you think it'll be before people start to, like, complain that we need, Pelu as a playable race?
It's a set of clothes, my guy.
Right? It's a small human wearing clothes. That's like it.
So even the mage was not interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with him on my behalf. You're right. These crystals really are worthless. Maybe I'm able to make back what I've lost. The one thing I can do. I want you to stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come and see me again. I'll stop him before he's got the chance to swindle anyone else. Alright, well, I got my Aether Current, so that's the only thing I care about. Bye!
I picked up the next one because I'm actually interested.
Yeah.
The other quest appears to go up here.
Every moment we leave that peddler to his own devices is another opportunity for some unsuspecting traveler to be hoodwinked. We need to figure out where he's been
That way, actually.
and where he may go next.
I don't know how to get up there. Do we have to go
man.
out the gate and around?
It looks like we go around.
In the meantime, I'd like you to find the scoundrel. Keep him in your sights by whatever is necessary. Have him leaving before he's had the chance to settle this matter after all. I expect he's still in Urkopacha, letting the market's use to use his ill-gotten pel to stock up for his return to Eorzea. Like as not, he's inspecting the sales of the Ikuvlos Inn. Asked after a Lalafell by the name of Gigimolu. But be discreet. Once you found him, try to keep him occupied for as long as you can. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of call it being a Lalafell. I didn't verbalize
Right,
it.
it's just like,
but
of course it's a
I was like, this
Lalafell.
seems like... Because the whole thing of like the Pelu don't scam, right? Lalafell do
Yeah.
scam.
Lalafell are assholes.
When you approach someone when all of your experiences have been, everyone is out for a fair deal.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
The cultural clash. I can hardly believe my eyes. You filled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. But I'm mad at myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed to have such help was even necessary. Sick axe, bro.
Poor mercenary, dude.
So the merchant sent you, did you? The attack on the caravan saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the best I could do was retrieve them and much as I could. Thanks to your timely rescue, still do just that. No need for you to stay with me. Go and let her know I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. We found your friend. He was just like literally up at the top of that hill up there. Just literally right over there behind that building. I'm so relieved to hear he's safe. Mumulja takes considerable pride in their trade as mercenaries. Young man seems to have a particular acute sense of responsibility. Heard some Mamuls travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. A preliminary step at that. Seems many young hopefuls gather experience here in Tyrol as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. Said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We will have to discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There's much to consider. For now, treating his wounds.
Me.
Might help if your Mamulja weren't trained by going across the salt to compete in clown circuses.
Yeah, that might. Aha, this looks like the dude.
The scheming Lalafell.
The scheming Lalafell.
Guess who it is?
It's a dick.
It's the one we were on the ship.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. To think we would meet again here of all places. Do you recognize me, don't you? The merchant you spoke with on the ship at Tuliolol? Val just steps back. It's you! I neglected to impart my name on you at the time, but I shall happily rectify that now. Gigi Molu, at your service. Since my arrival on this continent, I must say business has been booming. I scammed some short person out of some Pell. Think it might be worth some actual money. I'll spare you the details on my most recent transaction, but just suffice it to say, quite a handsome sum for a most generous young merchant. Truly makes the lengthy voyage here feel well worth the trouble. All that remains before I return to Eorzea is to purchase some commodities. Alas, ever since I felt the soothing waters of Panacapella retreat on my skin, I can think of little else. The mere mention of it has stirred my yearnings to avail myself of those hot springs once more. It was a pleasure to meet you again, my friend. Must be on my way.
You can't fish in hot springs.
What? What? This is bullshit.
Shockingly, there aren't any fish there. Perhaps it's a bit hot.
There are hot-blooded fish. There's not, but there could be.
Fish cold-blooded?
Yeah.
Stuff's weird, man. There he is.
Warm-blooded fish are called dolphins.
That's a mammal.
Yeah. Warm-blooded fish.
Ah.
Are dolphins warm-blooded?
Yeah, it's a mammal.
Oh, it's you again. Did you follow me here? Hey. Or, perhaps, you have succumbed to the allure of these hot springs, and the allure of myself. Please, never say that to me again. The waters are the perfect temperature, and the view, ravishing. All my worries seem to melt away. Or I suppose I've also Kavli to thank for that. He's been the perfect attendant, taking care of my every need. I'm surprised you're still listening to me ramble on. If I didn't know better, I think you might come to not to enjoy the hot springs, but to speak with me. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to somebody other than the pervy Lalafell. Gigimolu truly did such an awful thing? I had no idea. He only recently began to visit these springs and hired me to take care of odds and ends for him during his sojourns. It took him to be quite an affluent individual, the way he carries himself. You've seen the posh way he waddles around? My heart goes out to poor Nopli. But as a Pelu Pelu, I am quite intrigued by Gigimolu's trading practices.
Oh no, he's gonna corrupt them.
Can we not fucking teach the Pelu Pelu how to scam people?
Right?
Allow me to explain. Many years ago, we Pelu Pelu were looked down upon by the other peoples of Tural, both physically and kind of metaphorically. Oh, yeah, that's literally what they said. I totally did not even read like the rest of the thing, both figuratively and literally, due to our diminutive stature. Chagrined, it is said that our... Yeah, no, chagrined. I didn't know if that was supposed to be like a fucking name. It is said that our ancestors decided to start wearing masks made in the image of our most powerful Tural Vidral, Bale Garmanda, in order to strike fear into the hearts of all those who looked upon them. He's a duck god. Today, however, the meaning of our masks has changed. After becoming peddlers at the Dawn Servant's suggestion, the masks have come to symbolize fair transactions. Indeed, they are now proof of our reputability. Instead of focusing solely on our own profits, we endeavor to make every trade mutually satisfactory. Countless years of doing so has earned us the respect of those around us. We now very rarely experience any belittlement. Yet it seems Gigimolu wishes only to fill his own coffers, even at the expense of those whom he does business. It's a shame. After what he's done, no Turali wish to barter with him again, no matter the quality of import he has at hand. We'll keep a close watch on him for now. I don't want to see anyone else get swindled out of their hard-earned pel.
Oh thank god, it did not corrupt the Pelu.
But given his present euphoria, I doubt he's doing anything of the sort anytime soon. That said, I'm sure Nopli is most anxious to hear from you. If matters here are well in hand, why don't you return to him?
I was genuinely concerned there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, don't make these guys into fucking assholes.
Don't turn them into scheming Lalafells.
There are enough, like, merchants in the world who want to fucking rip you off.
This XP onto my scholar.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'll just change to dancer while I do these quests. Wrong one.
What? You met with Gigimolu during your voyage to Tural? What a small world. In any case, thank you for lending me your assistance once again. It's reassuring to know Kavli will keeping a careful watch of him. As for my investigations here, it seems I'm presently Gigimolu's only victim. But I fear I won't be the last. No telling what underhanded tricks he'll use to procure those wares you spoke of, and I refuse to let him besmirch all that it means to be a merchant. I have a plan. I'm gonna need your help.
Yes, let's hear your plan.
I'd like your opinion on something. The word spread of Jijimolu's underhanded practices. Won't be long before there's not a soul in all of Tural willing to deal with him. How do you feel about that? Serves him right.
Fucking serves him right.
Yep. Fuck around and find out, you shitty Lalafell. Indeed. Yet I would be disappointed by such a conclusion, after all. We'd lose one of our few merchants willing to voyage across the seas to do business with us. If he is to remain a potential trading partner in the years to come, he needs to be made to see the errors of his ways. I suspect.
Got it.
Yep.
Gotta Christmas tale him. Yep. Gotta do it.
Yep.
Who wants to be a ghost?
Well, we've got 3 ghosts, so it's really like who. We've got 3 people here. It's really who wants to be like a ghost of Christmas past, who wants to be like ghost of Christmas future.
You've got lasers, so you're probably Christmas future, right?
Yeah, I can do Gundam noises and make it seem pretty future-y.
Yeah. Yep.
I suspect a few words of warning will do little, however. He needs to be taught a proper lesson to feel the sting of being swindled himself. We shall make sure that he does the Pelu Pelu way. That's really fucking ominous.
Right.
First, we need an alluring piece of merchandise to serve as bait. Hailing from across the salt yourself, I think of no one better suited to finding something that might garner his interests. Have a look about and see what local specialties we have on offer. I'd like to know if anything catches your eye. We're getting into this fucking, like, Lalafell conspiracy theory shit. Conspiring against the Lalafell.
I'm for it.
Something rare? I can think of nothing better than coffee plants. They'd surely fetch a handsome price, seeing as you most likely can't find them where you're.
We do have coffee, though.
Yeah, I think we do.
But isn't it from Razadhan?
Oh, you can find them. Well, in that case, I'd like to try your coffee.
Also, Wappley here gives you a alpaca card.
Who? This guy? Lovely? Oh, that guy. Wappley. Triple Triad, right.
Sorry,
They're so happy to hear about all this stuff.
A local specialty on the rare side? How about some popotos being sold at the distillery? Some of the few vegetables that can be cultivated at these altitudes. Oh, you already have popotos aplenty in Eorzea. Ah, well, I'll be. If you're popular across the sod as well, be prouder.
Dolls.
Over.
If it's a merchant you're looking, if it's for a merchant, they might be interested in our traditional dolls. They're believed to bring good luck for business. I carry one around myself, as it so happens. Whether or not someone unaware of its origin and significance will truly appreciate it is another question entirely. Yep. Also, to be fair, like, dolls for these people, even though they're small, are probably still going to be Lalafell sized. It'd be like a life-size doll for them.
Looking at the hairbrush sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something out of the ordinary, I'd recommend the Yulalon bristle hairbrush. They're good at keeping alpacas free of fleas, and they help prevent skin conditions, among other things, and while you'd expect for them to turn and spit on anyone tugging on their hair, the alpacas seem to enjoy being groomed. A simple way to help keep them healthy and happy. People can use the brushes too, obviously. The Yulalon bristles help distribute natural scalp oils and strip the hair of leftover dead strands to promote a healthy scalp. Surprisingly gentle on the skin, too. Little wonder they've grown so popular.
Honestly, I kind of want one of those hairbrushes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I think hairbrush is probably gonna be the way to go.
Eyeball.
I'm gonna go check her computer and see if she's logged in.
Alright.
Doesn't look like. Oh, right.
She's in town though. Oh, she'll still show up on the friends list, I guess, huh? Well, let me at least see how close she is to getting in.
That's fair.
She's at 372, so she'll probably be in shortly.
Will you help?
Your return. I take it you found an item or two of interest. I see. A Yulon bristle hairbrush. One of our traditional dolls. I must admit, whether such a doll would truly be desirable to an outsider is a bit dubious. I think it'd be safe to go with the hairbrush. Why, thanks for finding suitable bait. Normally, go for 1 pel in the 10,000s column, but to teach our pernicious peddler a lesson, offer him 1 for 1 pel in the 100,000s column. Lest you worry, I won't actually sell it to him. Just giving him a taste of his own medicine. You can come to understand why a fair and honest deal is so important to we Pelopelli. More importantly, pay something to him. Merchant to merchant, what do you say? Will you lend me your aid? Yes. What if you say no? Is he just like, oh.
Right.
Not never again. I guess I'll just kind of do it myself.
Yeah,
or
I guess
whatever.
I'll scam him myself. Thank you. Give Jijimolu an offer he can't refuse. Ooh. We get some foods. Boiled alpaca steak.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
Omelet rice.
That sounds nice though.
An omelet over pan-fried rice with sweet tomato sauce. That sounds good.
That's
Cocktail.
like a Japanese dish.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, it sounds very Japanese.
Mezcal marinated swamp monk. Tender swamp monk thighs soaked overnight in mezcal, then grilled on open.
Okay, that one does sound good though.
Well, it depends on what a swamp monk is. Did we see a swamp monk? Do we know what that is?
No, I'm not sure. Maybe. Might be one of those things, actually.
It might be a disgusting creature.
Might be one of those things that we've passed.
All that remains is for me to begin my negotiations with Jijimolu. However, even should I approach him, I expect he will be willing to bend an ear to anything I have to say. You, a fellow Eorzean, whisper in his ears of a merchant dealing in exotic wares he won't find elsewhere. I dare say his interest will be piqued. I expect he's still soaking in the spring, so try to find him first at the Panakpelu retreat. I will join you after procuring a suitable store of hairbrushes. Watch it be, like, he tries to scam the Lalafell, but, like, it turns out that the hairbrushes are actually super popular in Eorzea or something like that.
Yeah.
They probably would be.
Yeah. So, like, even though he, like, gets them for, like, an exorbitant price, he's, like, still actually able to make a profit off of it.
Because, of course, he could.
Then they just go into business together and become, like, create, like, a fucking multinational, multi-billion, gill, like, tycoon.
They absorb the
other trading company or whatever.
Yeah. The Aldernard trading company. Awesome. I haven't seen a swamp fish or swamp monk.
I think I've seen one. I think I killed one.
Oh. I don't know you're gonna be able to kill that.
My eyeball.
Well, I can't hit it.
You're dealing very little damage to it.
Well, it's because I can't hit it half the time.
Why can't you hit it?
Because it keeps saying miss. So I
Jesus.
guess I won't.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna kill you. We've done a little bit of damage.
Well, I heal by hitting it.
Yeah.
You see. Oh, it's getting better now. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what. It was literally like everything was missing. Seems fine now. Who knows?
Why are you trying to kill the level 100 thing?
Because we can.
Because it was level 100. I didn't have much thought beyond that.
He has the kill mark above his head, so we're killing him. Gotta fucking remember how this shit works. I was on Scholar here. I mean, we're doing it.
Oh yeah, you have the ferry up, and I have the chocobo going, so I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon. Missing again.
I am not.
I've got
I
damage
missed that
numbers
one.
turned off.
Dead idiot.
My chocobo? Ah, it's you again. I think you're unable to resist the allure of these waters. I see. Wish to introduce me to this merchant of exotic wares. How thoughtful. I'm honestly surprised you remembered that I have yet to find suitable goods to take back to Eorzea. Very well. I shall meet this merchant, but I can hardly sit at the negotiation table for more than a bathing towel. Pray wait for me. Self-presentable. Time to wait.
Destination. You'll be
Following
tasked
sequence.
with supporting the negotiation.
Yeah. Okay. Weird.
Huh? So this is why you follow the quests after the Aether Current stuff, because sometimes they go places.
I just thought this one sounded really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for waiting. Now, where is this merchant you wish to introduce me to? Nopely? I see. So, you two were in cahoots? If you've come to return the corrupted crystals, I'm afraid I do not accept refunds. Valanos tell you? I'm here to make you an offer. Make me an offer? Ah, wasn't born yesterday. Whatever it is you're planning, I want nothing to do with it.
Pelu Pelu, strive to bring others happiness through trade.
Yeah, I'll do that one. If only there was an option here, like, I'm the Warrior of Light, and if you don't give him his fucking money back, you're gonna be off of this mountain.
Right.
Hogwash. Expect me to believe I could benefit from another deal with him? That is not only for your benefit, but that of new customers you're certain to meet. Endeavors. Upon my mask, I swear it. You can swear whatever you like. I'm still not gonna believe you. The only thing I trust less than your words is your meager eye for quality. Any product selected by your hand is one unworthy of my stalls.
Wow.
Wow.
Right? Like, that's rude. I picked it out myself.
Look, you're a dumbass who I scammed.
I picked it out myself.
Yeah, there you go.
You selected it? Well, now that changes things.
A
Considering
white
you're
person selected it.
Oh, Jesus. Eorzean selected it? Considering your wealth of experience in both Eorzea and Tyrol, your eyes I can trust. I see we have your attention. Then without further ado, allow me to present you with my premium selection of high-quality alpaca hairbrushes. The bristles are firm, yet supple, gentle in the skin, and exceedingly pleasant to the touch. Even the most sensitive alpaca can't get enough of it. I dare say these brushes are of unparalleled quality. They already have brushes for livestock in Eorzea. Furthermore, the market for such a commodity would be limited to farmers, all but squandering my chances for profit. I'll not purchase a product merely because it is of good quality.
What if you could use it on your own hair?
Right? What if you could use it on your own?
I must admit, as a merchant, it is important to always make oneself as personable as possible, yet I'm confused as to why you would ask. People can use the brush as well. Try it for myself. If it is this quality product for men and women of good taste, then the potential market would be expanded considerably. Oh god damn, this brush is amazing!
I like the sound effect.
Oh my, it's quite lovely. The way the bristles gently caress the scalp, each stroke gliding through my hairs like a gentle breeze. And somehow, every strand falls perfectly into place. My hair has never felt so soft and smooth.
Crazy.
Yes, consider me interested.
I do the Lalafell dance!
I dare say these brushes will sell themselves to those with like-minded taste for elegance. Now, let us discuss payment. By my estimation, a single brush would be roughly worth 10,000 pel, give or. Speaking of worth, I forgot to mention one terribly important detail. The brushes are made with the hair of a creature indigenous to Tyrol, the Yuilon. Specimens are painstakingly chosen for each brush by a master craftsman, paying close attention to the beast's age as well as the texture, thickness, strength of the hair. I'd say a single brush is worth no less than 2 pel in the 100,000s column. I beg your pardon? 200,000 pel for a brush? You must be out of your fucking mind. I shall take my business elsewhere. Wait, after purchasing the crafted crystals from you, I'm in urgent need of funds. If you agree not to disclose this to anything personal, I'm willing to sell the brushes for you for half that price. Gone so far as to offer them at half market price. It certainly comes as no surprise that your lack of capital. I may not find a more opportune bargain again. Take the bait. Take the bait.
Zoom.
Very well. Give yourself a deal. I shall use all the pel I have on hand to purchase as many brushes as you can offer. Gotcha, bitch!
I'll be back in a sec.
Alright.
I'll be back in a second, too. The fucking, like, Nopley here just, like, gathers up a crowd at the market stalls. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. This motherfucker.
Back.
Welcome back. He stepped away for a second.
Nice. Oh, good, then I shall.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got some pretzels. Some Snyder's Buffalo. Now then, let us return to my storehouse in Ochunupelo to finalize the transaction. I trust that's fine with you, Gigi Molu. Indeed. I shall make a short detour to Equvlo's Inn to gather my things before joining you. Whew. The negotiations went rather well. If I do say so myself, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Now the negotiations can truly begin. We should hurry back to Wachupelu. I'm not gonna lie. You may have sold me on these brushes. They sound amazing.
Like, honestly, I'm sitting there going, I'd kind of like one.
You get like a brush hair emote at the end of this? That'd be funny as shit. There you are. Now that we're all assembled, let's continue our discussion. What? Is there an issue? The deal is already agreed upon. All that remains is the exchange of goods. Are you sure? I told you that the actual value of the hairbrush is a single pel in the 10,000s column?
You deceived me.
You deceived me. Oh no, nothing of the sort. I merely followed your example. I do personally believe a single brush is worth 2 pel in the 100,000s column. Also urgently need funds after purchasing these crystals, but more importantly, the brushes are of unparalleled quality. To think I would fox by the man I took for a fool. Why tell me its true value now? Had you remained silent, you could have made back all the money you lost. Find that a strange question? Are we both not merchants? Rather than prey upon one another, hoping to make our fortunes in a single exchange, would it not be mutually beneficial for us in a long term of becoming trade partners? As far as I'm concerned, this is a chance I can't afford to let slip away. Foreign merchants willing to sail all the way to Toral after are few and far between, and I certainly won't have the wherewithal to travel to Eorzea myself anytime soon. After all I've done, would ask to be my trade partner? I ply my trade in a city called Ul'dah, where the unspoken rule of business is to deceive or be deceived. Seize what opportunity you can to quickly move on. Long-term profits have never been the furthest thing from my mind. Am I an asshole? When I first saw you, Nopely, I could sense your naivety. Thus did I approach you with a mind to exploit you, and pawned my worthless corrupted crystals upon your eager hands. At the time, simply business as usual. And yet I'm wholly embarrassed by the thought of it now. That you would use the same ploy against me, even greater profit, make it all the more shameful. Oakley, I'm truly sorry for deceiving you. I shall return all the money I took from you, make what amends I can for the trouble I've caused. I do not deserve your forgiveness, let alone your partnership, but if you're certain that is the best course, I am. But forget the money. I'd like you to bring me back more of those corrupted crystals. Interesting. Okay. If I can find some use for them, we'll have a product that can easily be sold at a premium, and we can quarter the market here in Toral. I'm happy to oblige, but until such a time as the crystals become profitable here, I could not proceed in good conscience without a product we can both benefit from. If you please, I'd like to explore our options. So this is going to be like, we're trying to figure out, maybe we find a use for corrupted crystals.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. So. I honestly kind of thought that this was the end of that exchange. Took a bite of pretzel. I couldn't have convinced Gigi Molu without your help. Together, I believe he and I can bring others happiness through trade in not only Toral, but Eorzea and beyond. I've prepared a small gift to show you my thanks. Hardly enough. It's of some benefit to you during your travels, and if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to find me. I like this guy.
I know, right?
He fucking, like, reformed a Lalafell on scamming people.
It's like, fuck me. Some Lalafell would not have been reformed.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Reality. I don't know the value of any of this shit, so money.
email.
So is this in the quest line, huh?
Seems like it.
For now. Who knows? But I liked that.
Yeah. Nice little mini story. She's still on the. Zone trader. See if there's anything new there.
If you've done the 6, you can get the speedier mounts.
I've not. I've only done.
You should go do fates.
Silver loop.
My eyeball.
I can do a couple fates, yeah. Oh, it's way the hell out there. God damn.
My eyeballs hate me. Okay, I didn't kill a swamp mole, I killed a barb mole.
It's a swamp monk.
Oh, a monk. Okay, no idea what that is then.
Sounds like a chipmunk that lives in the swamp.
It does, but we don't know.
Wonder what meat like tastes like matcha.
Right? It doesn't give any sort of idea. For a second I thought this was a bunch of spiders.
I did too.
Like, just the way those stupid tentacles are like flailing in the air. I thought they were legs.
Eating
There's also another one back
oh my
the
god,
other
it's
way.
like all the way. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Teleport to the middle.
I'll spend 70 gil. Oh, right. Man.
I am speed. Oh, you can get up over here, okay. I'm getting myself lost.
Fast.
Gotta go fast.
Bet the mountain part of this is gonna look really fun. Griffin.
It's like the ones in Bloody Dragon's Dogma. Just fucking drop down from the sky like, sup, bitch. Heard you were going somewhere.
That's all, you just paid a merchant to join his caravan.
Shame if that money went to waste.
We're back.
Rude.
I'm gonna stop the stream for a second.